Hello, hello! I'm back home after some traveling, so welcome to another episode of Life and Work as a Graphic Designer in LA. I've been in this apartment for 7 months, but it still feels like I have so much decorating to do before it feels really cozy. In the meantime, I've been hanging up a little bit more of my work around the house, whether it's a new branding project or some old posters I've had lying around, and I've been thinking a lot about my ins for the new year. And one of them is definitely just going to bookstores and looking at the illustrations in the picture book section. I don't know why I haven't thought to do this until now, but this has been my latest source of inspiration. I would want like a print of this. That's awesome.
I'm a rabbit.
I've also been spending a lot of time with my new kitty. He's about 6 months old now, and he's the sweetest guy in the world, if not a little bit naughty.
Thanks so much.
Dude, what are you doing? Dude, it's the most uncomfortable thing in the— What are you eating? Open up. I'm working with Stills, which is a photo licensing company, and they just have really sick photos, basically. I thought it might be good to showcase these photos through like a set of posters, so I'm doing a little poster series. This one's kind of focused on I guess searching for adventure and travel and good vibes overall. I just made a fun little carousel promoting our daily duo box. Here it is. And now I am editing a YouTube video about my time in the Philippines. Pretty chill day so far. I think I'm going to a basketball game tonight. Sinjin asked if I wanted to go, and I was like, yeah, you know what? That's a new experience, so let's try it out. That's the theme. Trying new things. So we have our Spectrum wall planner. This is my calendar for the year that I ordered. It comes in these 12 colors. Maybe it's time to do a little redecorating. Well, this is what it looks like. I also ordered some prints from my friend Katie. And then we have a little surprise mystery bag. I haven't opened it yet. I'm very pumped about this. Oh, this is too good. I will be using this for my next book. I'm really hyped to be using actual bookmarks. I never do that. Oh god, I love this so much. And lastly, I finally got my risograph print that I made about a year ago. It kind of shows that I don't really know how to do risograph prints because it's just not that saturated. I tried to do a gradient on the letters, but it just feels kind of faded. But, you know, overall, cute.
And now I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden, I hear this agitating, grating voice.
gonna let you in on a little secret. Whenever I make reels and I have to like appear in them, I usually just batch film a bunch and change outfits so that I don't have to keep filming my face over and over again. I have this chair, and we're not gonna name names, but kind of regret getting it because ever since I got back, every single day I sit in it and a screw just falls out. So I'm just like increasingly nervous about sitting in this chair every day. Look how wobbly it is. One thing I get asked quite frequently by friends, strangers, people on the internet is like, how do you manage it all? How do you do freelance work? How do you work for Hyper? And then how do you do content creation? And the truth is I don't. I am constantly feeling behind in one or more of those categories. And that's just kind of something I've learned to live with. I'll give you a bit of an insight into my morning routine because it's more or less the same every single day. I wake up, I go to the gym downstairs, take my shower, I open up my notebook, and I write down everything that I kind of want to get done throughout the day. Me personally, I love a list. I love a good list. I love crossing things out. It gives me a sense of achievement. I open up my computer and I think I'm just but a girl and I have all these things to do. Again, I'm not trying to complain. I love my job. But yeah, it gets a little overwhelming sometimes. I'm averaging like 1 post a week on Instagram. And I'm fighting for my life doing that, while other people out there are posting like 3-5 times a week. And then with YouTube, it's like, I am trying my darndest to post once every 2 weeks. And even then, I can't do that sometimes. I definitely feel like I'm a lot more productive in the spring and summer months. And I blame it on daylight savings because as soon as the sun goes down, I'm just like, okay, work is done. In the winter, the sun just sets so early and then I just want to be a cozy, comfy girl. I just had my first therapy session. I presented the deck to her. She clapped. She said I was very professional and she said she could see that I'm clearly a graphic designer. I don't think we were like a match, which kind of sucks. Therapy's a little bit like dating. I think you just kind of have to shop around until you find the right one, but that's okay. Okay, it says therapy briefing, table of contents, a little intro to me, and then a lot of other things that are personal, so. I did a little collab with my friend Echo. Echo is like a super cool artist, designer. She does a lot of set design, she does illustrations. She's just generally a very cool person. She's having a little pop-up shop this weekend for her birthday. We made 3 postcards together. She did all of the drawings. They turned out so beautifully. I kind of did like the layout and the type. This is the first one. It's just a little February calendar postcard. She did this beautiful 2024 dragon illustration and I just picked the font basically. Echo drew these awesome animals. I kind of like wrote down names and like personalities for each one, and I didn't tell her what animal to draw. She kind of just like went off of the vibe. I'm so obsessed with it though. Sometimes I look around this apartment and I just think it's very funny because look, like, who needs 3 tripods? I just finished filming something and it took so long and I'm very tired. It is 9:30 p.m. I'm ready to call it a night. you ever just like wake up and you're in that mood to just clean everything and like organize things? I just looked around and I realized that my apartment is disgusting. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have like a little errand morning. Oh, they're brawling. Okay, no matter how much you clean and you do your chores, like it's like a never-ending cycle. And it's just a really frustrating realization as a new adult. I don't even know, I'm not even a new adult. I'm like well into my 20s now. My birthday's coming up, which is always a complicated one. I feel like I put really high expectations on the day to just be great, and then obviously when they're not met, because it's not a perfect day, I get kind of sad and upset. Also grappling with the idea of getting older, which is, you know, obviously a privilege, but you ever just feel pressure to like have accomplished so much more than you already have? Yeah, I'm sure everyone feels that way. I think overall, I'm pretty proud of myself for what I've done so far. I think what's kind of nice about aging is you grow into yourself a little bit more. I've struggled with confidence issues like the last several years. Weirdly enough, I feel like my peak confidence was like middle school. Like I just, for some reason, just thought I was like the most amazing person in the world, and then it kind of just went down from there. I've heard that as you grow older, you kind of just like don't care anymore and you get that confidence back. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm kind of starting to notice that about myself. A beautiful realization that I made the other day was like, I think I'm really starting to like the person that I'm becoming. Back in college, I used to ask people, like, would you be friends with yourself if, you know, you were cloned and you were a completely different person? I would usually say no, I would not really be friends with myself. And I think that was just an indication of how much I didn't really like myself. But you know, if you were to ask me that question today, I think I would be friends with myself, which is good, which is nice. I think I've been trying to be a more compassionate, patient, open-minded person. I think I'm still kind of really trying to figure out what I want to do per se. I mean, obviously I love my job and it's kind of a matter of like which direction do I take it in. Yeah, but I think for now I'm not really in a huge rush to figure it out, which is kind of a change. I feel like I'm always in a rush. My physics teacher actually asked me to create a wedding poster for him. He was my favorite high school teacher in the world, and I'm realizing that I am currently the age he was when he started teaching me. I'm gonna make a poster kind of inspired by like those vintage destination posters, so they're actually getting married in Mexico. I just got back from picking up my shawarma, but let me just show you where I left off for the poster that I'm making. Something's like missing. Maybe it's the type hierarchy. I honestly think I've been kind of in my feels because I'm approaching my mid-20s and it's making me think about life through a different lens because I'm not a little baby anymore. I think a big goal this year is to constantly seek out new places and experiences with new people. It's kind of why I've loved starting this channel. It's pushed me to get out there and try new things and document these memories I'm making in the process. So I just wanted to say thank you again for watching and resonating with these videos. Sometimes I feel like I'm just yapping, but it's nice to feel like I'm not yapping into a void. So thank you for just listening to me sometimes. Sending you a big forehead kiss. I'll see you guys soon.